Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Now with the main headlines. Grand Ayatollah Shirazi remarks on handling zakat and khums. Shia Muslims mourn the martyrdom anniversary of Sayyida al-Baneen alayha salam. Cairo gears up for opening a Sadat al-Ashraf street as part of developing Ahlul Bayt Shrines path. And the Misbah al-Hussein Foundation holds regular meetings to discuss its Holy Arba'een project. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear viewers. This is Yunus Dawood and you're watching Shia Waves live from London, only on Imam Hussein TV 3. The daily scholarly meetings of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq al-Hussein al-Shirazi was held on Tuesday the 12th of Jumadi al-Thani. In this session, like the previous meetings, the Marja answered the questions of the attendees about various jurisprudence issues. Grand Ayatollah Shirazi discussed the handling of khums and zakat in the period of occultation of the Imam and discussed their difference. Regarding of the scope of the authority of jurists over Islamic taxes in the period of occultation, the Marja said the jurist authority over financial affairs and Sharia-based taxes are not in the way of ownership. In fact, the owner is the infallible Imam. Let's watch the statements of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi.
وقت در خمس همچی دلیلی هست وقت فقیه جامع شرایط همجور که فرمودن انهم حجتی علیکم و انا حجت الله و روایات دیگه این در حکم امام معصومه پس باید از او اجازه بگیرن یا به او بدن مثل زمان امام معصوم زکاتو میشده بی اجازه امام معصوم بدن به فقرا بله اما خمسو میشده بی اجازه امام معصوم بدن به سیدای فقیر نه فرقش همینه معلوم خود پیغمبر خدا صلی الله علیه و آله امیرالمومنین صلوات الله علیه زکات رو برمی‌داشتن گاهی خودشون میدادن یعنی تکبر نمی کردن که بدن همشو الا اینو اون ببرن خودشون هم میبردن اما این معناش اینه که زکات اجازه معصوم میخواد در دادنش به مستحقین در خمس دلیل داره
Shia followers of the Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam stress the need to introduce the honorable biography of Sayyida al-Baneen alayhi salam to the world, her great sacrifices for the master of martyrs alayhi salam. The lovers and loyalists of the Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam ajma'in commemorated today, Wednesday, the painful anniversary of the martyrdom of Sayyida al-Baneen as holy shrines and Husseyniyat held mourning ceremonies. The holy shrine of Imam Hussein and his brother Abul Fadl Abbas alayhim salam embraced the crowds of visitors and mourning processions that revived the holy religious rituals to honor this painful anniversary. The Egyptian capital in Cairo is prepared to open tomorrow, Thursday, as Sadat al-Ashraf Street as part of the development of the path of the shrines of the Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam ajma'in. The street is located in the area known as Baqiyah of Egypt, or the second Baqiyah, which includes many shrines and mosques for the Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam and the companions of the Holy Prophet salawatullahi wa salam alayhim ajma'in. The development works on the street included the completion of the infrastructure, improving its efficiency and beautifying its appearance. The works were carried out in race against time and in accordance with the historical and archaeological nature of the place. The opening of the streets coincides with the celebration of the birth anniversary of Sayyidina Nafisa alayhi salam, which is a major religious event for Muslims. Let's remind our respective viewers of today's headlines. Shia Muslims worldwide commemorate the martyrdom anniversary of Sayyida al-Baneen alayhi salam. Shia Muslims worldwide commemorate the martyrdom anniversary of Sayyida al-Baneen alayhi salam. The Holy Karbala-based Misbah al-Hussein Foundation for Relief and Development has held a supplementary session to discuss its sections presented in its development project Holy Karbala Vision of 2030, 50 million pilgrims during the Holy Arba'in pilgrimage. The meeting was attended by the Foundation's President, Hujjat al-Islam wal-Muslimin, Sheikh Mustafa al-Muhammadi, members of the Development Project Committee, experts and local officials. The project aims to accommodate over 50 million visitors in the holy city of Karbala by 2030. The meeting discussed the vital sectors that need to be developed to serve the visitors, including health, transportation services, housing, electricity and water. The focus was on the transportation and waste management sectors, which are crucial during the Arba'in pilgrimage. The meeting also analysed the project's data to provide strategic recommendations that serve the planning process to revive the global pilgrimage. And now we'll continue with some short news. At least 80 al-Shabaab terrorists were killed in military operations by the Somali National Army in the province of Mudugang, Andulu agency reported on Tuesday. The Somali-based Al-Qaeda affiliated terrorists were killed in the last 24 hours in the operation in a forest near the town of Kad, according to a military statement by them. This came 2 days after the Defense Ministry announced that more than 130 al-Shabaab terrorists were killed during the simultaneous operations in central and southern Somalia. The Jordan Ministry, Awqaf, Islamic Affairs and Holy Sites demolished a 118-year-old Chechen mosque in the Sweleh area in the capital Amman, the spokesperson for the ministry announced on Tuesday. Ad-Daqamish revealed that the demolition process came after reports were issued by the Public Safety Committee that was a spring under the mosque, which led to cracks that threatened the safety of those praying in the mosque. The ministry will begin the process of rebuilding the mosque immediately in the same location, as the ministry will contribute a percentage to the construction of the mosque in addition to existing public donations, he added, stressing that the new construction will be according to modern Islamic designs. A recent study identified 15 risk factors which are similar to those of late onset dementia, including hearing impairment, heart disease, social isolation and lower socioeconomic status. According to the findings, lower formal education, genes and lifestyle factors such as use of alcohol disorder and also significantly increase the risk of young onset dementia. The findings published in JAMA Neurology suggest that targeting health and lifestyle factors could reduce the risk of the condition. The Amazon rainforest has experienced its worst drought on record in 2023, according to local inhabitants of the region. Currently, 17% of the Amazon has been deforested and the global temperature is 1.1 degrees Celsius to 1.2 degrees Celsius above the pre-industrial levels. The drying of rivers has resulted in the spoil of agricultural crops as they can't get to the city fast enough. Many villages became unreachable by river, wildfires raged and wildlife died, Amazon dwellers warn. Some scientists worry events like these are a sign that the world's biggest forest is fast approaching a point of no return. Four people, including 2 policemen, were injured in 2 hand grenade attacks on police vehicles on Tuesday dawn, newspaper reported. According to officials, unknown miscreants riding motorcycles hurled grenades at a patrolling police vehicle in the Sarab Road area, which missed the target and exploded away from the vehicle, injuring 2 passersby. The second hand grenade attack took place in the Hazar Ganji area an hour after the first attack, in which motorcyclists threw hand grenades at a police vehicle which exploded a few yards away from it. As a result of the explosion, 2 policemen were also injured. Former Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister and Senior National Conference, the NC, leader of the MP Farooq Abdullah on December 26 warned of a situation akin to Gaza and Palestine if India did not have a dialogue with Pakistan over Kashmir. Lashing out of the Narendra Modi government for its hesitation in engaging in peace talks with neighbouring Pakistan, Farooq said dialogue is the only way forward to resolve lingering issues. However, External Affairs Minister S. Janikar in August dismissed any talks, explaining it was impossible if terrorism was being normalized. Farooq criticized the killing of innocent people who have nothing to do with terrorism, expressing sorrow that the hatred has spread so much that Hindus and Muslims think they have enemies with each other. The caretaker government's huge deportation drive has forcibly repatriated scores of Afghans awaiting resettlement in the United States, an advocacy group and Afghan applicants say, alleging that authorities often ignored US embassy letters of protection. The move complicates the efforts of such Afghans as the US has shuttered its embassy in Kabul, and they may also grapple with human rights restrictions and stubborn financial and humanitarian crises in their homeland. At least 130 Afghans being processed for US special immigration visas or refugee resettlement in the United States have been deported, said Sean Dan Vende, president of Afghan EVAC, the main coalition of groups helping such efforts. The police have arrested more than 230 such Afghans, although about 80% or 80 of them have been since released, he also added. Pakistan began expelling more than 1 million undocumented foreigners, mostly Afghans, on November the 1st, amid a row of accusations that Kabul harbors the banned Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan and other militants, a charge by the ruling Taliban deny. More than 450,000 Afghans have returned home, the United Nations says, many now living in difficult winter conditions near the border. During a visit to the holy city of Karbala, Sheikh Dr. Ali Al-Hakim, a Shia scholar from the United Kingdom, presented a project to interpret the Holy Quran in English. Media outlets followed by Shia Waves agency said Professor Sheikh Dr. Ali Al-Hakim from Britain, who is specialized in Quranic issues, visited the holy city of Karbala and met scientific, academic and religious figures. It continued that Al-Hakim presented his project on interpreting the Holy Quran in English in cooperation with a number of university academics, religious scholars and distinguished scholars of the Honorable Hawza who are fluent in English, as well as a committee from the Faculty of Islamic Sciences at the University of Warath al-Anbiya. Media outlets stated that Sheikh Al-Hakim plans to implement the project in 15 volumes to be used by foreign researchers, as well as to strive to make it available for a wider and deeper understanding of English speakers, while enhancing the scientific and cultural understanding of the Quran and promoting the correct understanding of the original Islamic religion. According to media outlets, the book will be printed based on funding from the Holy Shrine of Imam Hussein after it is officially approved by a specialized committee. We have reached the end of today's Shia Waves show. Let's remind our dear viewers of today's headlines. Grand Ayatollah Shirazi remarks on handing zakat and khumus. Shia Muslims mourn martyrdom anniversary of Sayyidah al-Baneen alayhi salam worldwide. Cairo gears up for opening a Sadat al-Ashraf street as part of developing Ahlul Bayt Shrine's path. Misbah al-Hussein Foundation holds regular meetings to discuss its Holy Arba'in project. Kashmir will become Gaza without India-Pakistan dialogue, says Farooq Abdullah. Afghans waiting for years resettlement expelled by Pakistan. On his visit to the holy city of Karbala, British Shia scholar presents project to interpret the Holy Quran in English. You can view the latest news on Shia Waves website, and you can send news of your city or country to be published on our news agency. Contact us on the numbers at the bottom of your screen. This is the end of today's news. Thank you for watching, and we pray to Allah the Almighty to hasten the reappearance of the Master of our time. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Herat, Afghanistan. In a dimly lit room, a young mother despairingly kindles a lantern, casting a warm, flickering glow